Well, my Jellyfighters, my name is Jim, and this is your Daily Brogue for the 13th, I think, of January 2026. There were two 12th of January 2026, so I chose the older one. They looked like I got to almost the same place, maybe different parts of the same level. So I'm not sure if I talked about what I was talking about in that second one. I'm not sure what exactly it was in that one. That entire bucket, this level here. We have chosen the wrong direction. No, I guess I chose the right one. So I don't know what I talked about previously. So I'll just say that, and please forgive me if I've already said this, heard this already. The I added a track for the 21st of December, a video for the 21st of December that I had recorded on the 15th of November that talks about my initial ideas about the Brahmia robot, what I was thinking of planning on maybe doing. So that I uploaded, and so you can listen to what I was thinking when I first got the idea, and maybe if you want to, you can try to figure out how close it is to what I actually did. Um, See if I can paste all the way up there. It's through here, maybe. So I did not really talk too much about the postmortem. I did do a postmortem on Blue Sky, so I'd like to talk about it here. What did I like? What did I dislike? What do I think I can learn? What can I do better? Shit. Based on that. Detect magic. Looks like it's actually a good use of detect magic. Life and fire immunity. Okay. Call G. Bloody Tales of Disaster. So G down there. Ooh, armor is good leather. Good. Normally, I would play on this level a little more, on the previous level a little more, but this time I think I will come down here. back up here right away, just because most of the things that I'm worried about with that are taken care of just by this. Okay, no, it's a ring room, so it was not a great use of a detect magic. Okay, so this is a runic leather armor. The kind that has not triggered. It's just +1. However, it would be nice to figure out what it is. Got 2 white potions, which are darkness. And I'm now depth 3, so darkness is tolerable in general. Did I just get the strength? I did get a strength. So that's where the chainmail for a couple of levels. Probably we prefer the magic leather, and enchanting it up depends on what it is, right? So we're not going to figure out what it is if we don't wear it on one hand, but on the other hand, still need to use test. Still need to test this thing. We don't know how long it's going to be till we get another detect magic, right? Okay, so did the monkey disappear over there? Don't need the potion of darkness. No, it wouldn't have disappeared over here. So let's see, what should I talk about as far as that's concerned? Well, the biggest thing, Jesus, this is good. This is bad. Right? This is a very interesting room. I'm not confused. Good. Crap, save that. What do I have? Probably another potion of hallucination. Um, so the really bad ones we've already used. So invisibility. Okay. I do have fire immunity, so let's just use fire immunity because that's a lot of walking. More strength. And I get a Warhammer, one of my least favorites. Okay. We're getting close to having to do stuff, use test those schools. Although we have a lot of room, so oh, if I was only a little more immune to fire. I'm not sure why it didn't work. Monkey was definitely in prime space for that. Plus zero chainmail. Okay, let's do some of this. Identify. H. Dampening. Okay, actually, damping is good. Dampening is, I guess, is okay. It's good for explosions. So generally, it's not one of my. It's not on my favorites list. So what did I learn? So what did I do wrong in that thing? So obviously, if you went through the little story, you saw the main problem, which is I call J a wall hugger. We play the seed. This is probably not. You should be looking at. Let's see, what is that? Burgundy potion, levitation. Okay. So here's where we're in trouble. Oh, chainmail over pies. Oh, very good. So we will enchant that up. So that's going to be at least +5 at this point. What is this thing? Motion of life. So if we throw Potion of Incineration at this spot. It should get all the guys I want, but not the guys I don't want. Or vampire bats. Good defense. I need better offense for vampire bats. There is the way through here. Oh, it's through there. So you can see it just drops dead, the vampire bat, because of my awesomeness. Okay. Got another one. So let's bring the ogre over here. See what we can do to get him. Healed up. So that he can take care of the acid mounds for me. Firebolt 3. So, yeah, I had three things I was thinking about for my little story. It's a 28 panel, 28 page story. It's not a long story. Um, plus that was already +3. Should have just applied O previously. Clear off the gas. I don't see. It should not be here. Didn't see the spot. Oh, there we go. There's a regular spot, not a. So there's three things: the art, the rhymes, and the story. Now the story is a little different from the stories I normally tell. So the stories I've normally told have been more story centric and less fighting centric. This is bad. This is another kind of bad. Okay, good. So this story was a little bit different. That actually makes learning from this a little bit harder. Um, so the story sort of went off the rails, and the reason why was because when I was writing it, I had basically three scenes, and I knew I wanted some fighting to connect the scenes. Well, okay, still have lots of items. So let's detect that magic. Chainmail of Reprisal is actually a good enough name. The Splint Mail is also good. So if I have an extra something, I might do it. The Warhammer is average, but since I'm going to go ahead and use these, I will equip the Warhammer. And this is just because I'm going to be looking at all of these scrolls, and it's going to protect something. If it protects something, I'd rather have it protect the Warhammer than the dagger. So all my dudes are negated. Everything's negated, but nobody can be negated, so it's no big deal. And N recharge. Okay, so and I should have gotten out of that. I had a life. I could have used the haste charm, and I was just not thinking. Um, Being surrounded when you have a warhammer is actually really, really nasty. So yeah, that chainmail of reprisal was really good, but because I was surrounded when I hit something or when I swing the warhammer, I don't recall which. Doesn't really matter. Um, you pause for a little while. Those eels are fast, right? So on top of that, so they get like 2 free hits. So you're basically getting 8 free attacks for every attack, 8 attacks on me from the eel for every attack I put in. So that is not going to win, right? So the right move would be to move to a dagger, use the haste charm, and keep track of things so you use that life. So this was doable. It was not easy in any event. It was not going to be easy, but it was doable.